Hello, everybody. It's Fed again. We're back with Outer Wilds, or Outer Wilds, the Outer Worlds, and we're gonna continue on. See how far we go. It is right now 9 a.m. here. Been up for a little bit. Been out to do some grocery shopping quickly to get some food, and I'm gonna play a couple hours of this here, and yeah. See how it goes. So let's continue. Should load the last save that we did. Let's hope for that. It did. So we're standing outside on Groundbreaker. This is our ship. Unreliable, as they say. We have priority with us. We have a couple of quests. We have some companion quests. We have one where Priority wants to actually go ahead and find an engineer to get better. We have the asset steeper to revive somebody, or fix a drone, or for auto mechanical. We have the weapons of the void, and we have this here, so pretty much not too much. This here is probably a big place, so we're not gonna, yeah. Stealing here is probably not a good idea. Let's talk to Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
By the by.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain.
Sorry.
I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Okay.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not...
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
Okay.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to
space.
punch him through your teeth. Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Okay. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
That's a guy we can get on.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Oh, customs, great. Like, I really want to have customs up my ass. Okay. Can't take that. So, what's the map like? Groundbreaker on reliable interior. Oh, we can fast travel inside. Yay.
Careful where you smoke. Crew bills us for air filtration.
Bills us for air filtration? Holy crap. Let's hear some uptight. Restricted area. Unauthorized access. Oh yeah. That's where the other things are coming. Okay, let's see. What do we have here on the board? Wanted. Pervious V. Wells. Various crimes of boarding policy. Any? Oh yeah.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Chairman Walkwell and Minister Clark. The team to lead Halcyon to the air bidding tomorrow. Who's that? Gonna McReed. So groundbreaker's probably on paying contact. Okay. There we have him again. Okay. Customs
and inspection.
Okay, vendor and what's this here? Board approved boarding sponsors, and that's Taste of Freedom. Oh, that's food. What's this here? Oh, that's weapons. Jesus. Okay. Customs. Oh, great.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said.
Yeah, Hawthorne.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
What the fuck?
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Udom.
Udom
Bedford.
Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Okay. So, because Captain Sandensworth was an asshole, we're in trouble. Oh, great.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, why not? You impounded my ship. I'll do you a favor. Hey, bend over.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Look for someone glass.
You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts.
Okay.
There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Great.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
Oh, great.
Are you pulling my leg?
Yeah. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you.
Great.
It goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
Okay. So we're almost in alien history territory. So alien is company broadly-wise. You can work for the company. There should potentially, from my knowledge about aliens, there's only one. But that is not a group of people. It is one company that grew into larger and just bought out and killed everybody on Earth. So this here is a company, massive couple of companies that made a board and then bought out all the colonies up here, and Halcyon Holdings was created. Great. So the board runs most of the system.
Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base.
Yeah, so they're trying to take over space.
Tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing a few years before.
Yeah, the crossing is probably where they crossed for Earth into space.
And dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Okay.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
And fuck you. Welcome
He's
to.
friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get
Fuck
the
him.
sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
So in between Smurf. Okay, great.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation.
I'm not a big fan of this here board. They can go fuck
They
themselves.
got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push
Everybody
them
can
too
go
hard,
fuck themselves
maybe
in
they
this
decide
here
we'd be
game.
better in 10 trillion little pieces.
Especially
Or
you.
they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that,
Of course they would.
would they?
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Thanks for the info. I'm out of
Seeing
here.
you.
Yeah, you will. Gun up your ass. Let's pull the trigger until it goes click. You fuck. Okay, workbench.
Picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch.
Okay, you have found an ID card you can use to holographic shroud. We now automate disguise to enter associated restricted areas.
It's a wasteland. You are hearing things.
No, seriously.
Codex. No, that's not what I want.
There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
So, bench. Oh shit, there are 6 floors. God damn it.
Heard everything.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Halcyon News, Chairman. Okay. Okay.
For the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that past
Double check.
passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of
got this. Sorry about that.
The least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Chairman Rockwell took time to schedule today. Took a talk about Mr. Clogged impact of colleague working with the minister has been truly wonderful in the past 8 years. He said his prisoner did find a job the clock, but Brennan cannot overstate. The early retirement program of the lake's long-time Asian natives. He has spread hard, ensure housing. Continue to every colonist. We couldn't agree more. John Clark. Or Mr. Clark, an asshole, or whatever he's called. Examine. Okay. Tall spoke growing up. A lot of things going on here, okay. So this here is, what's this? No idea where we are, but... Oh, we can take this here. Take these weapon parts and a hatchet, or why not? Okay, anything around here? No. Get up there. Okay. Who are you? Come up. Holy crap.
Soft sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Okay. So those matted or whatever they call are guards, I'm guessing.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
So, the Lost Hope. Rest and go. Okay. Quests. Who was in Rest and Go? Okay.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow.
Yeah.
Anything to occupy the time.
Look for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Oh, he's one of those guys. How's life on the ground, Big?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together,
Okay,
and
Chief
Sublight
Tennyson, okay.
is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does the
Our
board?
Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Mentioned
Our
supply.
local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Okay. Spacer. Gladys. Spacer. That's toilets. I just confiscated that. Also that, because it's in the shitter. Slur grip. What stays in the shitter is mine. Okay. Firing here was pro. Oh, nice.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Ooh. This here. Squatter's Journal. Ooh. Served 2 corporate freighters before I stand here. Listening. Ground here wasn't my fault for a company dedicated to take off here, and it's my fault. Checking the crew now. I'm filthy, blessed, and blessed. I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how life is. And if no one agrees to take me in on a crew, I suppose to how I'll die. Well, I'll take that. I'll take this here because he shouldn't drink. And also that. We have a squatter here. Okay. Okay, is this here electrified? No. Suicide, adrenaline. Oh, it's just that it makes a shit ton of noise. Okay, trespassing will be shot on sight and a fine. The whole shroud has activated, giving a temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you interrogate. Take your way out of the interrogation and reset the shroud. It will get you. It will get harder to talk your way in and out the more you interrogated. Okay. Now we're in the back here, so now I can actually. Okay, so this here is how I could get access to Sophie. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm interested in seeing if I can upgrade that shroud interrogation shit. At some point. It's an interesting mechanic. Okay. Let's save. Go in. Let's talk Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door.
Yeah, right. Poor old woman, my
For a
ass.
particular reason?
Yeah.
Or did the
My
neighbors
nuts
tell you
needs
how
a
good
shaving.
my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Sure, right not.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're
Free.
outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days.
Yeah, isn't it so?
It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Well, how about you 10,000 bits, you shitty...
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little more
flexibility, yeah.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker.
Well, then you need to...
some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Well, then you need to get my shit out of docks if I have to ship shit for you. What's the job about? I'm not fucking stupid.
With Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering?
Yeah.
On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway.
Okay.
And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Yeah.
If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
So Spacer's Choice is probably one of the companies in the board meeting. Okay, abandoned outpost. Cover Seeger's got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yeah, I'll shoot you in the face. Let's trade.
Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Yeah, right. Let me sell all my junk. 2% discount. Okay. Okay, let me get here. So, we are 3,000 bits short on dismantle this here shit. So we're 3,000 bits short. What's... That's a new helmet. Hmm. 5 for lockpicking. I'll keep it. Don't want to fuck with it. Okay. So the issue here is we need to get off this fucking piece of monkey shit thing to actually open up. Welcome. What's this here? Drinkers.
For 2 hours just to get in.
Comms had to go on break. Chief didn't have enough hands to board.
So that's the bar.
It's always fucking freezing in the bays.
Stevie Doe. Okay.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Okay. What's the heat issue?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And
It's
we're
Sunday
all
today,
sweating
actually.
buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Okay, what the hell happened here? Oh. Okay. Sounds like you might have an issue with the terminal control
Couldn't
system.
say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up. Luck's nothing against the cold void of space. But sure, good luck to us.
Okay, she's not really... Okay, that's the cook.
Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Okay, that's great. Kitchen, shitter. That's the way you like it. Have the kitchen next to the shitter. Okay. Bell's. Okay, Bell Shell's discount shop. So that's okay. That's just guns and guns and more guns. What's this here? I don't know. Is that resident area?
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Well, if it goes down here, that means that...
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch.
Hold the pistol. Sure. You do that. That's a card key. That's a frozen dinner. Well, I've seen worse. So that is... Okay, they're waste... This here is just waste... Okay, their waste management system. Okay. Crew. We have the medical bay over here.
Anyway, you can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Ah.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Something I can help you with?
Sure.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Okay.
Take care.
Still haven't found a good way to get the blood out from under my nails.
Okay, I can't get in there. But I can now, maybe.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Sure, why not?
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
What's going on?
I'm expecting our delivery fellow to stop through with medical supplies and service auto mechanicals. Name's Captain Irion. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Okay.
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin
But she
to
had
think
a
you're here for
Sam.
me.
She was talking about the Sam.
What can I do for you?
Nothing for now.
You have yourself a day, then.
Yes, I'll have myself a day. And now I'm gonna actually see if this here works. Sure is not going to work.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
For the last Ratdodon rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick.
Yeah, figure that
But
much,
if you repeat
asshole.
what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
I don't work for board, actually. I'm not that big of a... Ellie asked me to help.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them.
Mm-hmm.
If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
What's got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yeah, right.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Okay. So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'll talk to
Thanks
her.
for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Okay. Here we go.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. Can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft.
Okay.
BNPI capital.
Let's use the terminal. Resident users. Signed in. Access user. Thank you. Hat. Made space for choice. Signed in an employee contract, keeping and telling you that it doesn't fit right. Something's wrong with it. How many people do I have to warn this thing before me? I was live because of it. Okay. Are you okay, honey? Hope you're doing well, mom. Blah blah blah. Engineering shop. Bunch of. Hang a lot of stuff. Hanging over supply told me that I could always pursue a career in salvaging things. Please give it that. Okay. Return to route. Public notes. The heat. Okay. At a bad time. And the worst of the creator is. There was a heat problem. We know that. Okay. I don't even want to read the rest yet. Okay. Vendor machine discovered. Fighting crew.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability.
Okay.
We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Let's see what you trade. That acid? Looks like it. Mr. Ouch. Okay. That's some nice stuff. Auntie Cleo.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
No, thank you.
Have you seen this man?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ah, so that's the board. Engineering's there. Let's.
Have you seen this man?
Real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is
Nice. Greasy. Okay.
This is House XF411s and an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Jesus Christ.
Scheduled to air soon.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Campbell, nice place you got here.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic.
and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
All we can do to keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Okay. Let's go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay, guys. Just do one little thing here. I'm gonna be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Power break.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away.
I heard you have a
Groundbreaker's
radiator.
Replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do.
No,
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get those
Good.
back.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Good.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
So now we got that sorted out. Let me actually... Oh, let's check something. I want to check something with Brownie Mark characters. Skill, summary, details, reputation. So I'm neutral, and in desert I'm reverted. Spacer's Choice doesn't like me. Fuck Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice can suck my nuts. So, I actually wanted to check something. So sneak is okay. Intimidate. I actually want to get my dialogue up. That's probably the next thing. Dialogue and... yeah, this here is probably perks. So there was something that I wanted to check regarding... if I could upgrade that thingy there, but okay, let's go in here.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and...
Oh, just from the entrance here, I can see that. I'm just gonna take that because I'm an asshole.
For Lord's sake, put that away. Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Should I lie? Oh, okay, he's dead. Let's not be around.
Terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this?
Shut the fuck up, you asshole.
Miserable fever dream am I trapped? I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours.
Yeah, it's
now if
mine.
you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I.
Yeah, fuck you.
I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Footing anyway about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters.
It's on Uranus.
Did Alex
later
tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I'll sell her dead.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I'm just gonna make sure because I might have done a mistake here. Or a mistake. No, not a mistake. Well, we can go with it. Ah, wrong. Medical bay, medical bay, medical bay. Here we go.
Wish I could say it was good.
Fuck you. Oh, she. There she is.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger.
There we go.
All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic,
I
can
am.
work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
I am.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
I can use
you
it,
won't
Doc.
be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Okay, Ellie. What do you got? Ooh, automag, nice. And that, okay, what do you have, like, armor, level 9, that's not bad. Oh, you can go with that. Okay, average mix, okay, that's good. Well, okay, we're good. We're boarding good. Jesus Christ, let's look at those skill points. Let's look at them snappers, Ralph. Okay, I want to go dialogue, so let's... So 40 here. Do we want to go lockpicking? Yeah. Okay, leadership. Inspiration skill increased damage faked by companions. Okay, let's boost this sucker up a little bit. Apply this. There we go. So you can go fully non-companion build if you wanted to. Interesting. Okay, so we got some stuff done. We have a lot of quests, but first off we need to purchase nav key from Stella. So I'm not fucking giving her 10,000 bits if I can understate that. She can go fuck herself with that price. Get new parts for the radiator. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see, what do we have here? So we're in deck 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of shit here.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information.
I can shoot you if you want to. There's the elevator here. Okay, nice. Transaction. Oh no, that's Captain McRae.
Were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Okay. Sorry about that. Well, you're not gonna miss that. Miss that. Miss that. Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Plasma damage. Okay. Armor 11, armor 20. Factory shock, armor pain, landing. Interesting. Termination. Let's go with that instead. Okay, for now, yeah, we can. I think we need to start selling shit, maybe. So right now we're pretty much made enemies of everybody. So that's a steel axe. And we're enemies down here, so. Okay. Let's take that.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
You got him.
I have something against outlaws that's trying to, like, fuck around with me.
Junlei's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Okay.
It's so cozy.
Okay, one thing I really want to check out journal. Okay. Codec. Basics. One thing that I want. Weapons and armor. Okay. Management, charge item. Special weapons. Special weapon effects. Okay. Weapons apply special effects to enemies. Special effects weapon listen. Most weapons special effects are applied by using TD action heads per. Unlocking offensive skills. Rarity some weapons have chance to apply their weapon special effects. For more, go to see debuff section. Okay, debuff. Codex debuff section. Okay. Armor. Where's the debuff section? Dialogue. Combat. Companions. Symbols. Debuffs. Okay. Blind. Disarm. Okay, so buffs. Damage type. Basic. Plasma damage is good against flesh and can apply burn. Most creatures are weak to plasma, but is noticeably ineffective against mantisaurs. Corrosion damage is good against armor, including auto mechanicals. Heavy armor can be applied, including this heavy armor can apply acid effect. Shock damage is good against mechanicals. N-ray attacks cause internal damage to target, which then radiates more N-rays around the target's N-ray. Bypass most armor, but are weak against non-organic entities. So, okay, corrosion is pretty much the way to go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna look at some of the guns that I have. Don't I have a plasma rifle here somewhere? Yeah, okay, so the plasma rifle, we're gonna take this here. This here is 108. Okay, let's go here, let's go there, and 122, 122. That's bolts and pistols, let's go with that. Let's go with Pavarti. She has a rifle now. We can give her that maybe, right? Inventory. Yeah. And she has acid already, so that's good. Let's upgrade this here too. Full. I don't want to get rid of the weapons, it's just that it makes sense to switch over to something that's more strong, and then if we're running low on magazines, which it looks like we're not, because we are actually not fighting that much.
Bad hygiene.
I'm definitely gonna have to. The thing is, no, I'm guessing the game probably has, like, you can mod all your shit, but you can't demod a thing, so. So this here was pretty easy. And again, we could bump up the things. There is, what were there? There was a recalibration station somewhere, right? Bell, Spacer's Choice, Assholes. So was it up on the first layer, top layer? No. Yeah, it was down. Okay. Okay. So we have that, and that means we can actually go ahead and talk with... Oh, we go through here, duh.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bet.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Yep. Got the bars for the radio.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Slight?
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, level 10. So... what do I want to go up? Gonna go here. And I'm gonna go leadership and go. That's that. Okay. Auntie Cleo knows friends make it better everywhere. Companion's ability. Your companion. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on enemies you're targeting. C and V. Okay. Perks. Let's go with XP. And now, the next time we upgrade. So Provardi also went up. That's good. Range damage. Threat generator. Engineering, threat generator, axe, melee. Armor rating. Chance to extract mods in the field. Increase the chance of looting mods when Provardi is in your party. I want that. Ellie. Check what you can do. Base damage, threat generated, medical. Increase your medical skill while Ellie is your party. Yeah, why not? Okay. But before we do anything, we are gonna go ahead and go back to Unreliable. Because I wanna do some modding before that. Okay, we're inside the ship, I think. Yes, we are. Great.
Didn't tell request. No more fertilizer shipments be brought on.
Okay. So... okay.
Board? Who keeps ordering these?
Breakdowns. So... this here is level 5. Okay, these here we can't touch. Assault rifle. Breakdown, and breakdown. Okay. Modify. We want to modify this here. Install modifications. What can we do here? I can get 2 in the barrel range. Yes, and that's the barrel. Modifications. Range weapon modifier, change the weapons into. But can I do both? Oh yes, I can. It's just, it stacks. Okay, this here turns it into like okay, let's see here. So those are modifications. Okay, let's tinker with it. Which is the one with? So which one do I? Oh, it changed into a bolt pistol. Okay, so. Okay, interesting. So now this here is a bolt pistol. That's not great. Let's turn this here into. Repair for repair all. Don't have all that. But we can. Hey Brett, how's it going? Yeah, this here is an awesome game. It's the best Fallout game, not branded Fallout. That's how I describe it. So yeah. Really cool game. Turn down the volume a little bit. I can see I'm clipping a little bit. So yeah, I am enjoying the shit out of it. Okay. Yeah, mag zap. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. Oh well. Probably gonna do this here. Okay. There we go. Go back to region. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm checking LEM Pope RT. Yep. Gone. Some water here. No problem. I understand that. Talk to you later, man. Have a great day. Okay. Okay, so probably gonna go with this.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
Yeah, we'll try to figure that out, man. We should definitely catch up. I wish there was a remake of Resident Evil 5 or something, but we'll have... Just hook me up on Discord. On pretty much... I see all your stuff. See everything in Discord. Okay, let me just go right here and just shit. Okay, that definitely... So let's just shoot that. Holy crap. So where the fuck are they? Oh, they're up here.
We did it.
Okay, plasma works like a motherfucker, that's for sure. Okay, let's... So that's, What's it called? A Manta something, Sigma Jig. And I'm gonna just take this here shit because, well... It's always great that I'm running around here and I'm burning like a motherfucker. Like, lighting myself on fire. I need to remember, like, a Manta Pillar. Okay, armor part. Manta Pillar is what it's called. Just gonna take this here. That's mine. It's probably when it gets close to this here. Okay, let's switch over. So I have C and V for companion. I need to use all that stuff. Need to.
The security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostics says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not thinking about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to.
I'm definitely gonna shoot back. Don't tell me what to do, game. Don't tell me.
Here they come.
Shut.
Watch a pro at work. How about that? Nice one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over to that because.
Like true professionals.
So they have some special stuff. That's cool. That's probably. Is that the border or something? What's that? Interesting. Okay, let's go into sneaking mode. See what we have to do here. So there's an asshole downstairs. We'll take care of that in just a sec. I definitely need to get more of this here. Shit. Let me switch over to here. Let me go into character. How do I get more? Okay, range. Novice, expert, melee. So how do I get more TTLD? Is that defense? Dodge, block, persuade. No, I think it's... I know where it's going, but that would be nice to get that upgraded. Yeah, okay, I can't shoot shit down here. Can't get down here. How the fuck do I get down here? Okay, she went down. Okay. It's barred. Great. How the fuck did she get down here? Damn it, Parvati. God damn it. Idiot. Ah, she went this way. Okay. Okay. There we go. This game here is awesome. Okay, there's the hacking terminal. Let's unblock this here. Take that. Okay. It was actually not bad that I got this. I turned this here into a shotgun. Just annihilates those fuckers. Okay, let's see here. Log. Cooperate together. Staff is getting relentless workaround with half-crooked solution of all they got mend to groundbreaking bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing the other. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rely on spirit, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if it independent outlasts me, and I'll take that bet. JT. Old plans, new problems. Found some Chief Groundbreaker's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing, because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corn. A corn is cut when they put the place together. Among her papers, I also found a layout of a hangar. Doesn't match of any of the documents. Something might have gotten sealed off ahead of the way, like blood cells isolating an infestation or infection. I hate to put the schematics down by print, but every time I open a panel, I find some workaround. The guts of the old bird. It's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Return to route. Cycle the pumps. Exit.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. Armor pieces. Something like that. And there's something down there. I need to get that. Let me check. Here. Here. Okay. Pretty neat. So there is okay, how the fuck do we get up there? I'm guessing you need to crouch in the corner to get that item. Or get that box, maybe. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah. Oh, it was nothing in it anyways. Stupid place for a box anyways. Let's go down. Okay. Okay, let's quickly go through everything here. I think we have everything. Yeah, I'm limping. Terminal. Activity log of transmissions. Arrival confirmation. Okay, let me be right back. I just need to go to get something done. Give me a sec. Back again. Sorry about that. Okay, let's read this here. To HHB Earth HQ. Transmission via probe, aircraft at source. It is an honor to report that the groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefabbed housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony world. May they prosper and expand. Now that the stages 1 and 2 of the mission has been carried out, my family will take ownership of the groundbreaker as specified in our contract. Keep the ship in active duty as intended trading post, repair shop, repair stop, and cargo bay. It'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Guying. A stern reminder. Population Plant Master Circuit 2 MC Auxiliary Monitoring Station. Some very rich and unsatisfied elves among the colony's neighbors seem to have been the wrong idea about why I flew out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon corporate entities, period. I negotiated the understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson, where a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us as they defend its freedom accordingly. Return to route. So this here was a colony ship where a person, this here guy Guinnessons, took him and his family and just said in a contract, like, if I do this here, and we're calling a ship like something like that, you've seen this here in movies like Alien and stuff like that. What they do is they say they get paid a lot of money to move away and try to. It's like it's a one shot. It's a one-way trip. Like it's gonna take maybe in cryogen 100 years, 70 years, or something like that to get from Earth to where they are, and they need to make the best of it. They get all the mechanics, all the stuff there, but there's no way there. You see it also in what's the movie called with I can't remember. It's the guy who plays what's his name? Oh fuck, I am blanking totally. I went to see this at a really good movie. Sorry, dry throat. Anyways, it's the guy who plays the lead in Guardians of the Galaxy. That guy made a movie with a young female where they are actually commissioned to be on a ship that colonizes things. So they ground up, and a company pays or says, okay, we're gonna give you an opportunity to get a salary. You're gonna get paid like this here, and then you're gonna colonize something like far away. And that is pretty much what they're doing. It's the only way to do it, or that's the idea so far, because we don't have warp technology, or what we can consider the same state as warp technology right now, and the possibility of understanding of this here. So if we were going to Mars or something like that, it would be a one-way trip. If you signed up for that, you will be 100% sure of you will probably not make it back. Unless at this time there was something that could actually make the trip before you die. Because our lifespan is less than 100 years at average. It's less than 80 years. It used to be around between 70 and 80. We're probably more like... Well, depends on how sick you are, but it could be a 70, you could be 100. It really depends on the individual. So that's the issue here. That's always been the issue. We cannot survive the trip to those extended lifespans. That's why cryo has always been the option. So that's what they did. They sold their lives for one-shot money, probably to the families that lived on Earth or were going with it. And the contract says this here is Independence Station, but again,
my boards are returning to green.
People
what a
think
weight
otherwise.
That is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention.
Great.
I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Thank you. I don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, and this here's Tennyson. She's one of the last people of the Tennyson lineage that came out here and actually colonized this here place with the groundbreaker. So
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life-or-death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is.
I'm really busy.
The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during
Gaying,
the crossing
okay.
and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You've got my attention.
Okay.
This is Halcyon News.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown.
Final countdown, okay.
We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
So this is the ground.
Well, yeah. The comm center routes all messages within, to, and from the Groundbreaker. We also switchboard most of the message traffic throughout the Halcyon system. Of course, we're about to go dead, so I may be reappropriated to Architect knows where, doing law knows what, soon enough. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I could check out the relay.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment.
Probably those
Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval
those
in time.
squishies.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
I have a feeling those messages could be sold off.
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
I'm off. So. I spent a lot of money trying to do all shit here, so okay. Let's repair you. Repair you. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check on quest. Shit. Distress signal. Resource on the icon and better playability. Play it on your editor to get the Rosary landing pad. Okay, so first off, let's see what we have here. I want to sell some stuff instead because let's go to the medical bay.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores.
Yes, you should.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you're not here to harass any of our patients.
Harassing? Come on, I was trying to help Jesse.
You have a creative definition of helping.
Then it's lucky for us both that I've found gainful employment with someone who appreciates my ingenuity.
Good luck with this one, Captain.
Yeah.
Now, is there something I can help you with?
Let me see what you have.
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
20% discount. Got some closing stuff. Got some adrenaline time. Okay. Okay. So, what I actually want to do is I want to go over to what's this here? Ike's Armory.
Ooh, you're here. It'll do a lot for my credit in the promenade if people see you buying something. So, what'll it be?
Let me see your see what you have. 20% discount. That's awesome. Okay, so I want guns and one's armor. Or actually, I want mods. Mods here. Okay. Silver tongue. So that's dialogue, dodge, carrying capacity. Yeah, that we use that. Just ouch. Mod stun damage. Leadership. We'll figure that out. Corrosion. Let's take that. That cost me a shit ton. Sell junk. Shit. Well, I'm probably gonna regret that, but okay. I just spent like 5,000 of our money and shit. I need to remember I can sell my guns. Sell it.
Itching to whack someone
Trade. Sell guns. Okay, what do we want to sell? I know, not the tactical shotgun. Automatic pistols, no. Did I decom everything? Shit. Oh, I didn't decom all this here. Are you telling me I'm getting 7 bits for this here? You motherfucker, I should... 7 bits? 7 bits? Motherfucker. I hope there's New Game Plus in this year. That would be awesome. Oh, asshole. Yeah.
If it isn't the savior of Groundbreaker.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Bend over, I can shoot you in the ass. No, I'm not gonna.
He's seeing you.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I shot him. Destruction of Groundbreaker problem pre-object dog fees resistant contractor. The information of McReed whereabouts failed to report made and stolen property killing a proof of killing requires collect reward. Where the fuck is he? Oh, I'm guessing it's he's probably I am guessing it could be at the Halcyon station. Let's... Yeah. That's probably what you call power armor today.
How do you do?
How do you do? Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna assist you. Give me some money.
How might I assist you?
I wanted to ask something
Be
else.
my guest.
Locked doors. No.
Ask away.
Delete the conversation. So where is like, there's gotta be like Spacer's Choice office vendor, Spacer's Choice here. So there's gotta be like a police station or somewhere. Medical. Shells. Barnett.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Okay, that's a calibration station. So let's see here. Tinker. Still repair this here.
Unless you're here to file an incident report
There
or
we
to
have it.
inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays.
Mm-hmm.
You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Already did.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there.
Thank you.
With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
What else?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Do I look like your gossipy best friend?
Yes.
While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious.
Bend
I would
over.
have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker.
Figured that much.
Started back before the crossing, you know. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Okay. I knew I can get some money out of her, so we're back square at.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into Groundbreaker?
You kidding? The chief wouldn't let a couple hundred board troops in.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Yeah, you're not getting on board.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
Sorry to feel like...
Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
Nope, you're not coming with me. Fuck you. You're a brat. You're hot-headed. I don't like you. Already have Ada to deal with.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Okay. Modify. So gadget. Modify. There we go. I'm guessing actually this year what the best idea is actually to wait with all that until you maxed out to the best armor and then start modding things, but we will go with this.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastway's not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Level 11, guys. Level 11. So there's also... It has a lot of Mass Effect also. It's a cool game. They've taken all good things about those games. Fallout, Mass Effect and all that. Made a decent, funny story. There are some fun parts in here. Just made it better. No, I actually want to revert that. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and max, just hit dialogue up as the shit. We're gonna go there. Because I want to get less shit from people. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go max out this here. So, yeah. Oh, Ellie has something. What's that? Oh, she leveled up. Nice. What do you want? Range weapons, armor rating, melee ammo. Okay, let's go with range. All that shit in. Tier 3. Sweet. Where's Ellie then? And where's the other asshole? Maybe we should take all of them in. Now, let's go with everybody. And this here is... Oh, no. I knew there was as a recalibration shit. So she's here. I'm guessing medical bay girl is. Check that out. Message from Campbell. Message list. Ebane. Campbell. That's me. This is just to let you know that I've given you out the rest of you know what to know you who's sorry for the secrecy. I really never really know who to read these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. Risk your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I also appreciate that you never told another soul about the business. I like my job. Be able to keep it. Oh, okay. Mr. Campbell and Tyson. Okay, priority. I don't do this ever, so here goes. Okay, that was the message, so I could have read. That's weird. Mr. Campbell from Jenison. Oh, stop an offense. I don't know. Stop making a mess with it. Damn you! Insta spell check meet my wrench. Okay. Let's go up and actually see who else we have. We still have this here Sam. Energy cells. I'll take that. Where the fuck is the dock? There she is.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made. Gotta advertise your business somehow. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it. Aw, come on. That stuff's boring. Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance. No complaints here.
Okay, she's locked up tight. Okay. So where is... There he is.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Okay, I just as soon as he starts talking, yammering like a fucking preacher, I'm just, oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, so I think we've done pretty much okay. I think I'm gonna call it for now. I also got a lot of shitty emails I need to go through, so yeah. Maybe I'll play a little bit later today. Breakpoint might be actually on the menu today. So, who knows? Well, until next time, bye.